guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day today. Today we're taking a look at another guitar from M Musi. This is the Virgo classic guitar. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so we're taking a quick first look at this guitar. What that means is we're checking it out preliminary and looking at how it came out of the box. So that also means I might do a separate video for the guitar. If I like it, decide to keep it, decide to make any changes or anything like that, I'll re-revise what I talk about today, and this will be kind of a shorter video. Alrighty, so initial observations on the guitar, it's very lightweight, no neck dive, which is good. I prefer it that way. Some people like heavier guitars. I'll put whatever it weighs on the screen. The taper on the knobs feels okay. It doesn't feel bad, doesn't feel great. I will say when I got the guitar, the knobs seemed to be a little bit bent. But I took them off, I kind of readjusted them. They seem to be fine now. They're not quite flush to where they need to be, so something to note. The switch feels perfectly fine. The breech seems to be pretty good quality. The input jack is very recessed, and so what I've noticed with that is sometimes the cable won't go all the way in, and then I'll think something's dead, and I realize I just got to push the cable in. So that's just a little something. Aside from that, there's some minor finish flaws on the headstock edges. I'll put close-ups of that on the screen for you. The action is pretty high. It's about 2.5 millimeters, so almost twice as much as where I like it to be. And aside from the action, I gotta call this out. I mean, it's a very minor thing, so easy to fix, but the strings, the factory strings, are absolutely horrible. And before you judge me or slay me in the comments, like, I'm telling you, these are the worst strings that I've ever played on any guitar ever, including the $40 Wish guitar. Like, they're really, really bad. And the reason why I say they're so bad is because they seem to be like some sort of cheap imitation to maybe Elixir treated or coated strings, and they just feel terrible. I mean, they hinder your playing. And again, it's a minor thing, But that's why I want to do this first look thing, because I want to share, you know, what I'm getting out of the box. Then I'll do a revisit and I'll talk about things that I find after setting it up, after, you know, maybe making some upgrades and explaining why I chose to do those upgrades. So those are some of the things to call out. I'll tell you the things that I really like about it. I like the neck. It's very comfortable. It's a C-shaped neck with a 9.5 to 12-inch compound radius. Feels very, very comfortable. Easy to get access all the way to a 22nd fret. The pickups, I'm okay on them. I haven't really tried them enough to make a final verdict on them, and I am just using these horrible strings right now. But what I've noticed is they probably don't have as much clarity and bite as I'd like out of a T-style guitar. They're almost more somewhere in between a Strat and a P90 kind of pickup, which is weird. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. It just, I don't know. The verdict's still out there, so I'm not going to comment much on it. I love the weight. I love that it's lightweight. Again, some people might not like that. I appreciate it. The tuners work really well. The nut is good quality. The finishing work on this, if we look at the edges and, you know, we look at everything with a fine-tooth comb, it's pretty good overall. Yeah, overall, it's a well-balanced guitar. Needs a setup, of course, but the neck is comfortable. All of the foundational pieces are there. I think the pickguard, the whole design is a really cool look. I kind of really dig these vintage/modern style guitars that are coming out with the pastel colors and the roasted maple necks. I'm a fan. I actually have quite a few. So yeah, overall verdict, I think it's a great buy for the money. $279. Let's just assume these pickups are into your liking, and you know, you need to give it a proper setup. That's still, you know, something that you can do for not a lot of money and come out with what I think is a pretty good guitar, even if you were to make some changes. So overall, if I were to give this a score for the price of $279, it's probably an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7.5, depending on how you're looking at it, but probably closer to that 8 out of 10. So overall, very, very good. Not a lot of things that can compete with it at its price point, despite its minor quirks. So that's where I'm at with this guitar. I like it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, do all those stuff because it helps. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Have a great day.